Hello there, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. Hi, Homer.
Hello yourself. Where have you been till now? Why are you acting like this child? Yesterday you took off after dark and didn't come back till the middle of the night. And today you took off early in the morning and didn't come back till noon. It doesn't even matter to you that someone might be worried about you.
Why are you so angry, Mother? At least let me come in first. Then you can chew me out all you like.
Argavan, she's a mother. She gets worried. She has to know who you're coming and going with, where you're coming and going, doesn't she?
That's not a problem. I am always completely at my darling mother's service. All right. You interrogate, and I will confess. Go ahead. Please don't sulk now, my darling mother. I promise I hadn't gone out to have fun. I was following up on getting my client released, believe me.
When you say client, you mean your suitor, right?
That's just great. You just do what you like, and we're like a bunch of strangers around here.
Mother dear, what suitor? There was some talk, but it's over and done with. The guy was under the impression that I'm a princess and we're filthy rich. I told him what the real story is, and he tucked his tail between his legs and left. It's nothing to get so excited about, is it?
Oh, sure. We're just a bunch of idiots. But I don't get it. Then why are you killing yourself so much for him? Look, Argavan, I'm not in the mood. Just tell me the truth.
Look, man, he's my client. I can't just let him rot in prison because he doesn't want to marry me. Anyhow, I've gotten my attorney's fees, so I have to do the work.
Just go give him back whatever you took from him, and get it over with.
I can't do that, Mother.
Say you don't want to, my child.
Man, it seems there's no point in talking to you. With your permission, I'm going to go rest.
Hold on a minute. Where's Sina? Weren't you together?
Yeah, he went to the studio with his buddies to record.
Miss Attorney, I'm not done talking to you yet.
Go ahead.
Why didn't you go to Mr. Nick Khan to apologize and get your job back?
It's because of the fact that I'm not prepared to belittle myself for every selfish person just for work. Anyhow, why are you so concerned? I won't be without a job for long, I promise.
Look, dear, it's good to have pride, but you have to use your intelligence as well. What can you do besides being an attorney? Is it better for you to bow your head in shame in front of Nick Khan, or to go from one office to another and have to put up with people that you don't even know?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm more than prepared to mop people's floors, not have to beg for anything from anyone.
Mother, don't waste your time. When the lady says no, she means no. It just goes in one ear and out the other.
It's great that you know me so well, so please just leave me alone.
Your aunt was here this morning. She brought her house deed. But your attorney told Manucher, thank God, that you'd been released.
Bahar called too. It seems she was really worried about you.
Darling, you should have gotten home sooner. Why are you so late?
I had to take care of something.
Ah, you're so lucky, Bizard. You're not out of work like I am. Listen, Bizard, the things that you don't have time to take care of, tell me to do them for you, okay, man? Don't you need a driver, a collector, a prison mate, a bodyguard, huh?
Manucher, stop it for God's sake. When do you want to stop acting like a beggar? Man, you just had lunch 2 hours ago. Aren't you on a diet?
Am I eating my food right now? Man, I was just serving it for Bizard. Eat up, bro. Eat it and get your strength. Bizard, dear, they've always said there are 2 paths a man can follow. The first is house and family, the second is being behind bars. Your uncle owns all of the land and you ended up behind bars. And I'm a nobody in all of this. I haven't been allowed to be a man.
You can still talk too much, even with your mouth full. You should have gone to prison instead of me, suffered in there a bit, and maybe some of the fat on your body would have melted off.
Bizard, dear, I know all about suffering and pain, bro. You think it was really great out here, what we were doing, throwing a bunch of parties? No way, man. Everyone here was so worried about you that we couldn't even eat properly.
That's enough, Manucher. Let him eat his food and just take a breath.
Am I stopping him from breathing? Go ahead, bro. Breathe, don't you worry. But if you wanted to know more about out here, it was much better in there, I tell you.
Why, what's happened?
Nothing, ma'am. It's not a big deal. Yesterday, your uncle came to the factory, gave me a smack in the face that you deserved, and showed me a red card, and then he fired me.
Well, that's what you deserved. I thought something important had happened.
No, nothing important.
What could have happened? Eat your food. He's just teasing you.
Listen, Manuche, weren't you supposed to go get someone to fix the cooler? Get going.
Man, why are you in such a rush now? It's not as if I'm going to say what happened last night.
Last night?
Man, we've been suffering from the heat for 3 days. Go on and bring the repairman. That's the 100th time.
Hold on just a minute. What's the story?
Nothing at all, Bezan. Last night we got up, frightened, shaking. We went to your uncle's house.
Stop talking nonsense. Talk like a proper person and tell me what happened. You went to apologize, right?
Bezan, don't look at me. I'm really sorry, but I promise to keep quiet. Don't drag it out of me.
Mother?
We went for your sake. But your uncle didn't let us in his house.
Soraya, you bear witness. I didn't say anything. Your mum said it.
Where are you going, darling? You didn't eat anything.
I want to get some sleep.
So you did what you wanted to, right?
Leave me alone, Soraya. You have to be ready for the consequences of the things you do.
Look, Manuche, you could have at least waited for him to eat his food. You just can't keep your mouth shut.
It's hot as hell in here. Let me go and get the repairman to fix the cooler.
What am I supposed to do about something that's over and done with? You were a deer, and I was a wild dog. Is that good?
Don't say that.
Now, instead of cursing me 100 times for my past, at least one time turn on the light of your kindness.
All right, Hassan.
I know how to forgive, but do you even know what forgiveness means? Forgiving means understanding the other person. How can I forgive you when you don't even see yourself at fault or take responsibility for your mistakes?
Fatima, I already told you at the court session, and I'll say it again. I was forced to do it for my mother's sake, for my family's sake. I did it to preserve my family's reputation.
I'm not talking about money or the inheritance, Hesam. I'm talking about being alone. The man that I loved abandoned me and left. What do you know about being alone? One day and one night. Just put yourself in my situation for one day and one night and try to go on and manage your life without having any hope or motivation. Then you'll understand what I'm saying.
Pretend we've just become brother and sister. There isn't enough that you could say about that old sorrow.
Oh, give me the phone.
What are you doing?
Why did you take off your blindfold? Fatima, for God's sake, keep in mind that your brother's not feeling well. Man, I swear he's not well. Oh dear, just get it over with already and forgive him. Yeah? Since you think you're so smart, then purify your heart.
Who told you to interfere? Who gave you permission to talk to my sister like that?
Oh, well, God's made you so kind, and now you've got a sister.
Fatima. Hello. Whatever was your right, I'll return it to you all completely, you see. I'll make you happy.
You've always either used force or if you wanted someone to forgive you, you started talking about money. Keep your money for yourself. Keep your money for your family. You don't understand me at all. I'm really sorry. I wish I could call you my brother, but I can't. I just can't.
Hello, Mr. Firuzanfar.
Hello, ma'am. Where are the guys?
Well, what can I say? They're in a board meeting, sir.
The board of directors. Then why didn't anyone say anything to me?
What can I say?
All right, have a seat.
It's just, Mr. Firuzanfar, you didn't hear from me.
All right, sit down.
Thank you.
Hello there, Ramazan.
Hello, sir.
Leave it
One
for
moment.
later, all right?
When is it going to be later?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good day,
Good
Mr.
day to you as well.
Firuzanfar.
Sit down, be comfortable. Since when has it become the practice to have a meeting before arranging it with me?
Your complaint really isn't appropriate.
How come?
Just get to the point, Miss Rashidi. He always feels like he's owed something.
We've got good news for you, Mr. Furuzanfar. After deducting the losses that the company has suffered, we've been able to clarify your share. It's ready right now.
You mean you've put me aside?
No, man, what are you saying, sir?
You gave the suggestion yourself, Bazad. Have you forgotten?
Ah, yes. You're in such a rush to get rid of me.
I don't think me or anyone else has done anything other than what you originally wanted.
Right now, if you don't want to leave, we can think of something else for the company.
Yes.
I prefer to settle up and leave.
You already know about the company's liquidity, Mr. Furuzanfar.
Yes?
The losses that the company has suffered have been because of your mismanagement.
Excuse me, but I have a question to ask you. What are your ethical standards? Do you have any ethics?
Professional business ethics.
Being wicked isn't a professional ethic, ma'am. I didn't learn to lie in my life, to act like a charlatan. In these dirty games with middlemen, to give money, to bribe, to buy off people, these aren't ethics, Miss Rashidi. When me and you don't observe them, then we can't expect others to observe them either.
We better end this discussion, Bazad. We'll buy out your share with 3 checks.
No way, man. No. There's no way.
We can give you half of it in cash. We'll give you half in cash, and the other half with a check dated for next month.
You happy with that, Bazad?
That's it? During the entire life of this company, I stood by you through all your mistakes. I didn't want to be the type of person to let anyone else burn as long as I was able to get ahead. Is this how I get paid back? That's all right. Congratulations on getting the company. You should just know that this company's problems wasn't with my ethical standards. The problem's the corruption that's taken root in many people's minds and soul. Now you say that's the way you need to go forward. Then I wish you success. Goodbye.
Bazad, thank you for your advice. These are the checks. Sign off for them.
Goodbye.
Good luck.
It's really bad that he left like this.
He's angry about something else, ma'am. Let's get on with our work.
Come on, Mom, get up. Go and see who it is.
Oh, you should be ashamed. Argavan, your phone.
Why should I be ashamed? Maybe it was someone with an urgent matter.
Homer?
What?
What on earth are you doing with my phone?
Why are you so flustered? I was bringing it to you.
Yeah, right, and you're telling the truth. It's one of my clients. Hello, hi.
It's a suitor.
It's one of my clients.
Hello, hi. Were you sleeping? Your voice sounds heavy. I'm sorry. I called at noon, but your phone was turned off.
I'm sorry. The battery on my phone had died.
But after that, I called your office and they told me you don't work there anymore.
They fired me. Simple as that.
What for? With all the time and effort you put into it?
I don't know. Maybe it was because I plucked the forbidden fruit.
I don't understand what you mean.
I crossed Nikar's red line. When he got back from his trip, he found out I disobeyed him and worked on your case in secret.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this case. A case that had nothing but defeat in it for you.
Don't say that, Mr. Furuzanfar. It was my own suggestion. The responsibility is with me. There are plenty of people that use those like me in order to climb the ladder of success. Nikar is one of those people.
Yes, he's a person just like my uncle. And I'm sure that he brought off those good-for-nothing witnesses. But I'm not going to let go of it.
You should be realistic, Mr. Furuzanfar. With what you did in court, for now they're the ones with the complaint. If we can't get Delavar to take back his complaint, I'm warning you, we will be in big, big trouble. The minimum is a 6-month prison term.
Excuse me, I've got a question. The deed that you used to bail me out, was it the deed to your own house?
No. It belongs to one of the clients of Nikar's firm. He's a really wise and intelligent person.
Anyhow, once again I apologize for all the trouble I gave you and all the problems that I created for you. In the next couple of days, I'll bring the deed to our house so you can replace it and release that man's house deed. The truth is, as they say, if I want to ignore the empty half of the glass and only look at the full half of the situation, the only good thing is the fact that I was able to meet a precious person.
What can I say? Sometimes a person can't figure out why some things happen.
That's impossible, Mrs. Arnier. It's impossible for the spring to be more green than you are, and the flower more colorful. Or any hope more sweet than you are. You are that long poem that I wish could be in my name.
Good night, Bizad.
Good night. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, boss, for taking up your time. I'm kind of a long poem as well, but no one has seen or read me. If it's possible, put one of those pretty signatures of yours on my page as well, so that I'll be seen.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself, eavesdropping on me?
What are you talking about, man? In the middle of this, you're reciting poetry? Look here, Bizad. You haven't experienced hunger yet to forget about love. Get up. Get up now, man. Tomorrow when your uncle tries to cash his check and sees your account is empty, then you'll have to go straight to jail. Get up. Let's go and have some dinner. You have to fill up. You'll need it over there. Let's get going. Dinner's getting cold now.
Go, I'll be right there.
Oh, man.
Why are you scared? You haven't been convicted of anything yet. Let me see. What did you get for selling me out?
If I were you, I'd say much worse than that.
I didn't come here to fight with you. Just answer my question. No excuses.
Bizad, whatever it was is over. Forget it.
What happened that it's over? Let me see. Was the money you got enough to make you happy?
Listen to me. I was forced to do it, Bizad.
How come? What forced you to do it?
For my brother-in-law. Shahram, he'd gotten into trouble over a deal. Don't ask about the deal because it's worse than you could imagine. At the factory, first I asked your uncle for a loan. He didn't give it to me. I needed money with Sitaret in tears. I simply had to do it, Bizad. I got hold of that video, and it was like gold in my hands.
So what turned your gold to copper?
When I was in prison, I lost the video. Don't ask about how or why. It was a deal. That's why at court I had to take it back and abandon you.
When did you realize you'd lost the video?
When I got out of prison.
Were you mute? Couldn't you have told me right then?
There was nothing I could have done for you, Bizad. Please forgive me. You know, there was a time that honor was important in friendship, but now self-interest has taken its place. That's the whole story.
Go pack up your things. In order to get my house deed back, I have to turn you back in.
I've been expecting you. I'm ready. My bags are packed. Just let me go upstairs and I'll be back.
I thought he'd take back his complaint for the song and dance that you performed.
He took it back. But it is still going to take some time before I am released.
Yes, Manucha. Hello. The courthouse. I've come to release the house deed I put up for Sir Hill. Where are you? All right, fine. I'll come pick you up. All right, I'm coming.
Was your client's problem resolved?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the house deed. God willing, I'll be able to return it to you in a few days.
No, there's no rush for it. Thank you very much, Neymar.
Thank you.
Your sister said you'd gone to the music academy for a few years.
Yes, I went for a few years. The truth is, I'd gone in the hope of becoming someone like a professional musician, someone like Yanni, someone famous, but for now, you know, in this day and age, I've become a two-bit musician for weddings and parties. I mean, you know how it goes.
I'm sorry. Sina likes to joke around.
Well, that's really great. You shouldn't let your hopes go down. Well, sit down behind that piano so I can see how much you know.
No, it's just, well, right now...
Get up already.
Oh, don't be shy.
Sure, with your permission. Oh, God, I'm in your hands.
You know, Doctor, if he doesn't have any talent, we should think of something else for him.
Of course, I'm much better on a synthesizer. I haven't played the piano that much, but...
And do you sing well?
A little bit, but I've put most of my energy towards playing music.
Yes.
Well, what are you waiting for?
What should I play for you?
Play something of your own.
Sure. Sorry, I probably gave you a headache, didn't I? Of course, this was just a rough draft. It's not fully prepared yet. Otherwise, I would have played the completed version for you.
That piano isn't tuned. It's been many years since it's been played. But it was good enough for me to be able to decide to get dressed up one day and come to your hangout and listen to you and your buddies play something.
Are you serious?
And if I like it enough, and you accept my conditions, I might even decide to invest in you making a proper album.
Doctor, I'm very grateful. Right now, if I give the news to the guys, they'll be overcome with joy, I'm telling you.
Look, I said if I liked it. I haven't made any promises.
Sure.
Go on. Well, Doctor, why isn't your piano tuned? Don't you play it yourself?
Well, after my wife passed away, I haven't had the desire to play.
May she rest in peace.
Thank you kindly.
May she rest in peace. You know, Doctor, if you do us the honor of playing something, I could learn it from you.
It's not that I don't want to. I just can't anymore. My hands no longer listen to what my brain is telling them. Even if I did play something, it would be without any emotion. The spring of my joy has dried up. There's no rhythm or rhyme in my being that could be turned into music. Look, music requires an inspirational source. There has to be something within you that moves you, that comes out. You see, I don't have that anymore. It's just like a pen that doesn't have any more ink. And that's why I can't play.
I'm very sorry if we caused you to think about your past.
The past, according to Milton, the brilliant poet of Paradise Lost, might be the past that we've lost forever.
But Doctor, if that's the case, what about the future of the youth like us?
Every generation has to find the answers to their questions on their own, son.
Yes, that's right.
Well now, sit down and play something else for me, please.
Sure.
What is it?
I'm scared. Let's go together, please.
What are you scared of now? He's already fired you.
Man, I'm saying this for your sake. Bezard, you should at least once listen to what I'm telling you. It won't hurt you. Come with me right now. Let's go inside and end it. Then we'll leave. Man, you don't need to say anything. I'll do all the talking. I'll say the whole fight was my doing. I will. I've already been fired, so what difference does it make? Now later, after the fight is over, you can intervene on my behalf.
Go and give him this money regarding yourself and your future and all that, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say. If you want to beg him, count me out. Tell him I'll pay the rest of his money in a few days, that's it.
I don't know why you're being so stubborn here.
Because in this matter, I'm certain that I am not mistaken.
I don't know who you've taken after, man. Your uncle's like that. And they say your dad wasn't like this at all. And your mum, the poor thing, isn't like this either. And your sister's my wife. And me, what? When have I been like you?
Go on. Go. It's too late to be telling me these things.
Please come inside. Thank you for coming. What brings you around here? And how's Bezard doing?
He's good. He sends you his regards. In fact, he's right outside.
Why didn't he come in then?
I'll tell you all about it. It seems no one's home, huh?
My mom's gone to the gym and Bahar's at the hospital.
And his son must have gone to the factory. I'll go and come back
actually,
later.
my dad is home. I'll call him right now.
Who is it, Negar?
Dad, Manasher's come to see you.
Hello there, sir.
What are you doing here?
Sir, you told me not to go to the factory, but I'm still a family member.
I don't want to see you. Negar, go about your business.
Sure, Father.
Sir, I've already been burned and ruined by all your kindness and anger. In both situations, I'm just like a lamb. They cut my head off, whether it's a funeral or a wedding.
Tell me what you want.
So what could I have to say? I've come to pay my respects, that's all.
Manager, I'm not in the mood for you. Don't ruin yourself any more than you have.
Sir, you yourself...
For more than half the time, she is airborne.
Oh, look at what that thing is doing.
Thrusting her forward by...
Say what you have to and then leave.
Excuse me, what was I saying? What I meant, sir, is that you're a great man. Be a great man. Be a great man and forgive me, please.
Go. I don't see any reason for me to forgive you.
I wish a great man like you would see fit to forgive me.
Get out of here. Don't make me angry.
All right, man. All right, don't get angry. Man, I swear to you, I'm a nobody. Bezard didn't have the nerve to come inside, so he forced me to come here instead.
If Bezard were here, I'd say much worse to him.
Sir, I swear on my life, he's got troubles too. He's in debt. Look at the mess that he's made. For example, over this matter of his debt to you, no matter what he did, he couldn't get all of the money. He tore himself apart to be able to come and get some of it, which I've got for you here. Here you are. Here you are. This is for you, sir. Please accept it.
When he needed money from me for his company, I bought pastries myself and went to his office. I put cash in an envelope and handed it to him. Not a check like this.
Sir, please don't say anything, because I'm already angry enough at him. I'm really absolutely furious over this whole matter. If he wasn't family, I'd know what to do with him. Can a person be so worthless, so aimless, so dishonorable? You give him the money with so much love and respect, with so much honor, and he goes and he answers you like this through a messenger with a check dated for next month. And he wants a receipt as well.
With a 50% strike rate, the cheetah matches the efficiency of the great white.
Sir,
Holding on to her kill.
sir, is something wrong?
کدوم خواستم کدوم جون کدوم عشق شاید خیلی از این حرفا دروغه تا وقتی با همین از عشق میگیم نباشیم قولمون حتی دروغه از این عشقایی که زنجیر میشه حوث هایی که دامنگیر میشه میترسم چون دلم بی‌اعتماده به احساسی که بی تأثیر میشه نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم آخرش چی عشق میشه مثل حرفی که نگاهی نمیگفته و میگفته اتفاقیه که گاهی نمیافته و میافته حس یخ زدن تو آتیش حال سوختن تو سرما تو بیداری یه خیاله یه حقیقت تو رویا تو فکرش نیستیم و پیداش میشه ولی وقتی که باید باشه میره به حال و روز ما کاری نداره همیشه یا براش زوده یا دیره نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم آخر